pick up a program and run with it because all you need is just a basic it. You know,
Yeah.
turn on TV, watch shows, or other people want to turn on TV and know the news. You know, because it couldn't just be just electronic interference. Also, continue thinking. Um, to be smooth or a bad thought. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's something out there is not going to be able to agree with. It doesn't describe anything, but it just describes what it's labeled or they assume what it could believe in it is for. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So the business is still open, but we don't know what's not closing the business down.
Yeah.
You know, there's no way I'm ever going to believe something that they said that could have been making it more open or believe some such and such. It's only like that if you believe it the way they believe they know it, they notice and believe in. That's going to be that way. There were just so many believers in that individual that notice
Mm.
somewhere, but they don't know who it is or what it is. You know what I mean? And then again, who else is there?
That's what I said, man. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you just gotta make shit happen.
Yeah, make shit happen.
Right.
Yeah, there isn't nothing that could be believing in it. Make it up. I wasn't there with you to believe in you. You know what I mean? When they all just concentrated where it originally come from and the information say, they go and just put it on to everybody else to pass it back to get him to notice. So when they do that, they'll probably change what they believe, what they don't know why they put up something to believe in. Do that make any goddamn sense? They
No.
said they turned into something else and said that wasn't really what the reason they believed in. And just say it was just regular entertainment reasons. But then there was so many other things that contradict. It could be everything you ever knew. It could be
Yo, this guy's around or not?
who's this?
Yoshi.
Now you left from work. He'd be back. Wow.
I was,
I
I was,
seen him this morning.
I was gonna ask him for a credit back, and I give it back to him later.
Credit bag. Why don't you ask all those guys you know got credit bag?
Nah, not around here.
Oh yeah, I know he told you, but you get a dime, right? Get a five bag, right?
Yeah, yeah, nah. I get it down.
When you think you get the dime, the $10, you should get. You don't get cash systems. No, right? Still, uh,
Nope.
I'm not trying to. It's gonna try to. I don't know what it is. The process. Fucking up. Anyway, yeah. So Yoshi working or he busy up to do what we gotta do. He'd be back like after like 3 o'clock, 4, 5,
Time is
6
it?
o'clock.
Yeah, it's still early.
Socialism, social guys. It's not socialism. It's a law. What is it? Uh, the way the civilization believe it. You got capitalism, socialism, right? And I forget because I got my mind so many things. We don't have to remember so much stuff. You must have been consumed with those things. You know, if there was even one sound, nobody in the world knew what it was, but then they figured it out. And it wasn't there to pertain to them. They just gonna allow this shit to build up until they.
Hey, yo, how this nigga, right? How this nigga was holding messages from way back.
Who's this?
Huh?
Who's this?
You know who I'm talking about. This nigga L. I'm gonna say his name L.
Who's L? I know L.
Yeah, you know L.
Who? Oh, him?
Yeah.
Oh, he's not here.
No, L-O-U.
Oh, nigga. You see, I'm not gonna understand you, man.
Nah, but he was holding messages that I said some shit. Caught him in his feelings. He was in his feelings. You said, you said, fuck us. You said, fuck us. He said, fuck us. You said, Mike said, fuck us. And fuck my birthday. I mean, it be like that sometimes.
Yeah. They said it wasn't with them, it was the others. But they always on his case, on that new guy. Thinking you don't know why you thinking. So, but why does it matter what I think? So, like when they knew me, I think there was somewhere and they choose to tell somebody, and whoever it was was really corporate. Always knew me. So you could probably the maker of the place, and then it just couldn't find out. It was just probably random. Yeah, again, check this out, man. What makes you without a surrounding? If you somewhere it's still sick, it will power your thinking.
Just gotta chill.
Because somebody else feel, yeah.
That shit is tough, man.
You hear me?
I heard you.
What can power up your thinking feeling good?
Just gotta be yourself, my G.
So yeah, everybody gotta be themselves. Everybody's themselves and what they want.
You gotta know who you are. You gotta know who you are, and you gotta know what you're capable of doing. Feel me?
Okay.
Cause yo, life is too short out here, my nigga.
You know what? You don't want to be shorter. You can make it short. You can make it wow. You can make it a long time. How do you do that?
That's a come. I want my life to be long and longer.
Yeah, but not just living long, but it makes it real feel like it's living a long time.
Cause yo,
I have
I mean not
days,
niggas, but
they be like,
you know,
you go to
people,
work and
people's
hours,
people,
can't
nah,
get nowhere,
you know, people out here is doing crazy shit now. You feel me? Especially, especially the other side of the color.
Yeah.
You feel me? They're going out here shooting us. But if we do it, it's a problem.
There's a reason why they put guns in the streets. I don't have to know the truth. You just gonna find out they got a gun. And then nobody got a pertain in their mind to think on why they getting the guns all the time. You know, they're gonna have a knife, they're gonna have a gun, they might find a pot, they might find anything. A rock, a brick. They're gonna find anything and everything to use it on another man or woman. You see what I mean? And they got a gun now on the street. They even got a grenade, smoke grenade or gas, something like that. Some kind of acid gas.
It's crazy.
Something that burns on, or something. This sort of smoke as gunshots, and that's.
Oh, you know, I was watching Inside Edition, So this lady was getting her coffee, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it spilled on her lap. And she got third-degree burn.
Mm.
Third-degree burn.
Yeah. That guy, I caught one of those.
Mm.
One. You know, iron, the elbow
Woo! That shit's hot like
hot. Yeah.
my nigga.
That's
She
a
got.
terrible feeling, Mike. I'm telling you, you gotta go through things. It's terrible.
Nah, but you gotta know what you want in life. I know what I want.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said too. You hang around with three rich niggas,
Uh-huh.
you become the richest fourth person. You know.
Uh-huh.
They're gonna make sure you become rich. It's just like like I said, it's like you hang around with you're gonna become the fourth broke nigga. The truth.
Well, looks like it's gonna rain.
Yeah.
We'll open the window. I can't get one day not to stop thinking. One time. Just one time.
Mm.
There's a time when you just stop, right, for a while. Just got here. I
Mm.
think fantasy would get you in trouble.
No.
Like a man's fantasy on women,
I mean,
or a woman's fantasy,
that's normal, my nigga.
In the opposite side, a woman fantasy wasn't seemed to be getting them in trouble. They didn't think it was too, but it's not. It was, like, come on. I don't got no reason to be.
That nigga was slick.
Get hot in the that charges. It's going good.
This is how I always say, man. I'm all about just go getting it. You feel me?
Uh-huh. How is it? 116. The absolute truth is, I don't. I'm not there looking, or them all guys couldn't be looking at something and believing like they picking it up on them. And something, where you couldn't really want to believe. I probably would have believed a different kind of fantasy.
It's like me too, right?
Not called fantasy, but believing a good thing about them, about old lady, and it doesn't tell them nothing. You don't hear a belief. One time I did. I said something about some kind of caring thing. Care. The plays. There was a lot of things I put in there, and then they took that and used it on some other. Snatch that and do it where it replaces the person or anything, but just the dialogue give them an idea. And they feel cool. Great.
It's like me. I think the people that put me in a position to be a content creator. You feel me? I hang out with YouTubers, and I became a YouTuber, content creator. You feel me? That's what I'm saying, man. You can't let shit hold you back. She just jumps on you like it's alright.
It's only just one. I'm just one man and one belief. You know what I mean? That's how slow this process is just going. I feel like that. Because what I had, it just took only 7 years, and this is it. Only just one man, one belief. All those other mistakes, I don't know why or what it is. Is it just the rat or the all the thing? But then again, the trade-off is we wasn't getting no money or bringing anything, just living the waste our time when we already became able to work.
Look, that's what I told. Look, that's what I said.
Without skills,
you hang around.
Yeah, right? You see that, but that's what I was saying. There was a time, but it's not everybody mind. Everybody mind come from wherever they come from, and they mind with a place that come out here is social, real quick, and a little influence is not crazy, but we gonna find out until how much time is taken.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But we already knew it was gonna be like that. Right? Even our parents, every parent was telling each of their children that back then.
Nah, but my parents they told me some shit. They taught me some shit.
Make it how you live it.
Yeah, they taught me some real shit. They taught me some real shit.
That's good. That's good.
Some real shit that I adapted to my own. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that's why I always.
I know you did. I've noticed.
And that's why I always tell my daughter, yo, you can have friends, but at the end of the day, remember who you're messing with. Not all your friends is your friends.
Yeah, friends could change. Friends could do games.
Friends could change on you on the quickness.
But the friends have to know. But you would know why the friend would change. But if you couldn't know, it couldn't be a confusion.
Nah, it's just friends could turn on you on the quickness.
It couldn't be for somebody else's sake.
Just because
pertain anything on the person.
No. It's just because different opinions. You know what I mean?
There's things that didn't pertain. I had I don't want to explain this, but this is, that's not why. It doesn't pertain why man today. See, because I was hearing so much shit that didn't pertain. I couldn't work in a job when that thing is trying to yell, scream, mess up my ears. It feel like it hurts your head, give you a headache. You hear that yelling, yeah, yeah. That's the answer.
I mean, you can't listen to that shit.
They ain't just running right in front of you and tell you. They waiting for the sounds to answer it for you. Like you was far away across the country. Nobody never understands these things, why it happens the way it happens, Nobody. And they do. Certain people do. And then others, there's a confusion of hearing things. That's what it is. Then they finally got it corrected. When you finally talk about something, then they start talking about it. And, you know, when you go to work, you have money, the more you feel better and well. How you gonna get well if you don't
Nah,
got a
you know
job?
what? You know what, fool? Okay, money's all good money, but sometimes the richest person is the one is miserable. There's rich people that are miserable.
It's a business. It's
No,
something about the business.
no. You can have all the money in the world.
It's business. That's why, man.
No, it's not that rude. You can have all the money in the world.
It's the problem is the work.
But
They ain't get rich and then go and make some fun for themselves to get miserable.
I know what you mean. But you can
They,
have all the money in
they
the world,
choose
but
that business not for the money they make, but just to go out there and you gotta be in their shoes. You
yes,
gotta wanna.
man.
They just love they skill. You know what they do. You know they love helping others. They probably like what they believe in. You know. I mean, make it to our work.
But like I told you can have all the money in the world,
Mhm.
and you still got some type of problem. You still, how can I say it? You still depressed. You could be the richest person.
But we don't know why they're depressed. But they could be
They're not
depressed.
satisfied. They're not satisfied with what they have.
There's no satisfactory.
Now,
Only short time. Then you need to continue when you go on. This life is forever.
like this is what I always say: if you're not satisfied with what you have,
Mm-hmm.
if you're not comfortable with what you have,
Yeah.
that's a problem.
Mm-hmm. The only
That's a problem.
satisfaction you get is complete. If they never satisfied, they go back and go do some more work. You know what I mean?
It's a come. I'd rather be just regular than not rich. I can't have rich problems. I can't.
Yeah, I know, but they know
Rich
how to.
rich rich problem
Mhm.
comes with, oh, you got to buy this person a house, this person something, this person. Everybody's coming to you for something. You know what I mean? So
What kind? But it might, I understand the rich.
mm,
They got this in the book. Okay, they talk about like rich is going to be the hardest thing to keep yourself in line for other people's souls.
you don't think they got problems out their ass?
The money,
Rich people? You don't think rich people got problems out
money
their ass?
is nothing, Mike. I'm telling you. But then there's something about doing things, your motor function, your motor action is doing is best. That's improve others. You know? So there's a lot of dumb people who didn't realize it. They would probably be stuck, you know, still believing that work wasn't going to benefit. It's boredom. Boredom. You probably didn't pick the right, or maybe you didn't take time to get where you need to get, right?
It's up to you.
Look. It makes
No.
sense. It makes sense to me. I know what it is. I felt so good working in a place I don't like, and I still go, doing good, doing work. Man, I was like, yeah, it's helping others, it's helping something. Helping. Helping.
Just like me when I was trying to tell these guys,
Yeah.
come work with me at the US Open.
It's a promise too, and it's a promise. It's certain. You will always, you will be so not in fault for this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When I was telling these guys come work with me at the US Open, there's some serious money in that.
My nigga, you would die. You could choose to die for what you do. Believe me.
I mean, yes, you could choose that, but that's a sin. You sinning.
No.
You sinning.
No. You're doing it for the
Nah.
law you believe in.
But it's sinning.
It's not a sin.
Yes, it
Who's
is.
killing you is a sin. So I mean, people wasn't trying to do that. They was hearing things and notice who would random just wake up. Oh, been told something that sneaked here. And so me, I must have been the lowest. Wasn't ever going to notice or hear anything ever. No, it's only 27. I start hearing things. Do the white lady didn't pertain anything? She just want to hear things. It just makes it up. The system knows every human in its city, in its country. Every identified person, I guess. What is a regular natural person outside of it? We would never have a mental illness ever unless there's something outside of the spectrum probably get them to hear something, in their language. Like mouth and all. Like they believe they are mine. Just say if believe it's God, answer it, and they got that information first. Why do they believe there's still things that we still be giving something? Perhaps. Why would we need to be noticing somebody else's affair, or thought, or say, or message?
Mm.
Man, look at that. You see how it looks?
What?
31-22.
Still early. What's good? What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? We just having a deep conversation about life, man. I mean, that's what we do, man. We had deep conversations, man, about just life.
It's going to rain. It's going to pour rain soon.
I hate that.
Yeah, y'all you're stupid. Said, when is it going to shut it down, right? They don't couldn't answer it themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They're not sure. They don't have the mind state either. They sure Joshua was it noticing? It says it's not end times yet. Well, you know, when you really could stably say, be here, you know, it's no real Joshua, the Joshua becomes Hamashiach,
Mm-hmm.
was going to really, really reveal his presence, like himself is there. say he was there, and all of them was going to show up. It only goes by what it says, right? What the book it says, what it says,
Hmm.
and it's like it's still saying something about.
You read half of the Bible, right?
No, I went through the Bible, a couple of some things, right, and the preacher went through it, right, and we just follow along,
Hmm.
right. Then I stopped, right,
Why did you stop?
because I need to do something for myself from there, and then as I go along, I
'Cause
know.
you know whatever's in the Bible, it kind of does tell you the truth
You know what?
about certain things.
When
And you got
when when would anybody was going to learn the truth once they notice themselves? Why you wouldn't know? Why we have it? Why we do it? They teach you school information to learn how to learn the book. You know, first
no, you can learn on your own. You can learn on
you
your
got
own.
to learn how to read first.
Yeah, yeah.
So the school's first.
Facts.
Ah, see.
Because I went to Sunday school.
Okay, see, I told you.
I went to Sunday school.
Yeah. So you
You
have to know how to read first to get into the book.
Yeah, you got to understand.
Yeah. And then parents or others may tell you what that stuff, the book is, right?
Yeah, yeah.
They could tell you that too. It doesn't say that they couldn't tell you. They didn't say it was anything bad about it.
Mm.
Nobody was saying nothing at all. They didn't want nobody knowing. It's like it wasn't, or anybody was against it. They would just teach you a basic thing, regular rules of the city, news is part of the book. Also, rules, you know what I mean? You could believe any other new rules they made up that don't got nothing that pertain to the book. And they could believe it with, I'm just believing what I believe
Mm-hmm.
in. It's like they want to convert everybody to believing in what they believe in. Make sure, they have a variety of ways to believe it, things, other things. That's good for you. You can believe, you can do whatever you want.
Nah,
Just
me,
don't,
I just believe in one thing only.
just don't mix my belief up with yours, and that's what it sounds like what's happening.
Belief is all. This is how I see belief. I understand belief is belief, but
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hold it out until now they get to that. Yeah.
right?
like a child born. Child play with toys when they grow up. Got tools and toys. What else? Video games and playground in the streets. Music playing around you. So much stuff, right?
Rule, it's an option. Life is an option. It's an option.
No, you didn't choose the option.
It's an option. Life is an
You
option.
didn't. You don't have to choose anything. It's not about choosing anything.
It
It's
can
just
be an
so
option.
much telling you everything. So much already told you. You got music. You got rap, R&B,
That's what I said. It's an option.
jazz, blues, all music of many different music believing people among the city in the midst. And you around there running around with it, around it. You're in there running with it, and everybody are just being made by this surrounding. The only thing that's going to pertain to your mind is whatever it is there. Then there's churches at every corner. What's funny?
Churches.
Why? It's funny.
Nah, I like churches. I'm getting twisted.
Schools and churches in every corner. Something to learn from, man. We got gangs in every corner. We got drugs in every corner. We can't make these plans so we bring it here to make more money.
Mm-hmm.
So weed, cigarettes, weed, right? Tobacco first.
Yeah.
Then next level, weed. Third level, fourth level, heroin, crack, right? Then heroin, right? Last level, right?
That's the OP level.
What's the highest level? The dope, right?
Yep.
That's the last level.
Only two people left in this game, bro. Where homie at?
Then there's this one. Just get on your fruits and vegetables. Balance your head, and you would instantly know was smart enough to get past everything you from.
Mm.
They already told you don't get into drugs, right? Don't get into anything. Just go to school, get a job, go up there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that was that time in the beginning. Choice, option. Get into the street, you're gonna find drugs because the people who already minds already in a place, a state of mind of a high minded and money making and avoidance of getting into higher places. It's like you guys either one or the other, right?
Woo! Let's get that. Woo! That's a dog.
Right? Funny. You get that.
That's a dog.
What happened? Did you want?
Yep. That's a dog. What's good? What's good, Mrs. VS? How you doing? How you doing, Mrs. VS? How you doing, Mrs. VS? We we just here chilling, talking about life. Man, we just here talking about life. So, but yeah, man, life is a choice, man. You feel me?
Can't go back. You trying to go forward, left or right?
You
Go
know,
forward.
it's like time. You can't change time.
Go forward.
You know,
You can't go back time.
yeah, you can't. You can't change time. You just
Time
can't.
Quick, a ticking, right?
Yeah.
Aging, the time, everything, and that makes you feel like
You know.
I'm falling back, right?
Like this nigga. This nigga said, "Oh, I got all the text messages that you sent me." This nigga Lou. This nigga Lou. You feel me? I got all the text messages you sent me, Mike. You know, you know. That's so what? So what? I don't care about all that shit.
U-S-T-E-E. Now that's W. So W-S-T-E-E. All 18 minutes
Hmm.
of making new weapons.
Yeah.
I got more. This one. Look at that. That's a Volta.
It's crazy.
4/5, I think. A 50, 4/5.
That should blow a nigga head off.
It's like a 50 or 4/5. It's like, like a bulldog.
Yeah.
Revolver. What kind of?
Assault shotgun is crazy. That shit, yo. That one shot is over.
Mm-hmm.
It's over. Especially if they shoot you in your leg.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, your leg is getting off.
The whole, all of it's gone. It what you call severs your leg apart from you.
It's crazy.
Like a sawed off. You sawed your leg off. It could blow a hole in your stomach completely in half.
That's a fact.
That's no good.
Imagine your face. Woo!
They try watermelon.
Woo!
Blow the whole watermelon in half.
You see that shit?
Go on there and you can find it.
Yeah, put it.
Yeah,
Put it on
you can find that up there. Yeah, give me time.
Go ahead.
But a watermelon is harder than a human head skull.
Yeah, it's hard.
Nah,
Nah, but you know what's harder? A coconut.
Yeah, absolutely.
A coconut is hard to open. You gotta open that shit with a knife.
You know what? I don't like talking about comparing all that kind of thing because I don't want my head to be blowing up. That stuff is, nobody knows why, but they do know, but they don't want that to be believing in. That all they could just go for one role. They just learn to be a protector, guardian, thing like that. Defense, some kind of offensive for defense, like military, cops, all this. But then the unlawful can get a sword and a weapon, a gun, a bomb, and all that stuff. To use it on his own people.
Like I told you, I'm not the smartest person in the world,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, I know some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some shit. You gotta know some shit, cause if you don't, you're gonna be lost in this world. This world, you will be lost.
1, 2, 3.
You
I
know,
got 2 different snipers I can buy.
Freaking chick asked me where's Jamaica Center at. I had to tell her you gotta get off. You gotta get off that at the last stop.
Last stop, right?
Yeah.
as when wind fall, something like that. Ship shell. I'm not sure what that means. What does it mean, right? I've been on regular boats. You know what I mean? I've been on a little large boat in a ferry, and I was on it a few times already. My father been on that. My father had his own boat. He go fishing, right? You know, great, good time. They be drinking a little beer or liquor sometimes. They had a great, the best of the best, Mike. The best of the best. Yeah, they go fishing, right? You go on that boat, man. Yeah. Nah, nobody want to try weed, but they do that, you know. They get on that boat, and they, smoke that weed. Man, you got to stop that boat, man, for a while. You might get too high, right?
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel if I was doing that. I'd probably just, if I was a weed smoker, hard weed smoker, I would still be trying to play around that boat, right? Riding the wave, right? On that boat, right? You know, in a nice, what is it, like a